Welcome to Kuomboka 2024, the recap, and this is part 2. When you last left me, I was actually leaving Lialui Palace and making my way to the harbour where the Nalikwanda was actually going to dock. So fun fact, I did not know that during the journey, the Litunga actually gets to come out of his quarters and beat the Mauma Drums. He does this in solidarity with the paddlers and everybody else that's on board the Nalikwanda as it makes its journey to the harbour. So this year he did it in the presence of the Chitimukulu, who happened to be the guest of honor, and the Litunga was right there to give the Chitimukulu directions of everything that was happening. And of course the paddlers got to paddle the entire journey, and they also got to beat the Mauma Drums. As for me, I was making my way to the harbour because it had been a long day. We had to first rest for at least 4 hours where we got to get some food, eat some snacks, drink some water, so that we were well refreshed because we were going to still wait a little bit at the harbour. The first thing we had to do was find a great place to stand. There were so many people and every good vantage point was taken. Luckily for us, we got to find ourselves on this little bridge that was overlooking the VIP tents, and we got to see the water, and we knew that we would actually be able to see the Nalikwanda from this position. At first, all we had to do was wait. There was nothing in sight, and then finally we could just see this elephant leading a delegation of other boats, and we knew that the time had come. So here is the fun fact about the Nalikwanda. Once it arrives at its destination, it does not dock immediately. It actually has to make the move 3 times. So it comes with 3 different kinds of music, and forgive me as I butcher my language, but the first time it actually comes, it comes with Manjabila music, and then the second time it comes with Lishoma music, and then for its third and final journey it actually comes with the Mauma music sounds, which are beaten. The drums are beaten to show that the Litunga is finally here. And the best part is that everybody gets excited because there's so many rumors about people not being able to see the Litunga as he embarks from the boat. So everybody was standing and geared in anticipation because they wanted to make sure they see the Litunga actually embark from the boat, get on the land, and then from there there was going to be a procession that was going to guide him to Limulunga. Bear in mind that this year the Litunga did not dock the Nalikwanda at Limulunga Palace as per tradition, but this year, because of low water levels, we actually had to use the harbour. And the best part is that there were so many people at the harbour because people could easily access the harbour, unlike Limulunga where people would have to find transportation to take them there, and by the time the Litunga usually arrives, it's late at night. So this worked well for a lot of people, and it was amazing seeing the multitude that had gathered to receive the Litunga. So what happens after the Nalikwanda has docked is that first people have to come out, the royal property has to be removed, all the different instruments have to come out, the paddlers have to disembark, and then finally that is when the Litunga gets to come out. So everybody was patient, everybody was enjoying seeing all this procession happen, and it was getting darker and darker. I was worried that I would not be able to see anything because we were losing sunset, but you know what, you can't rush culture, right? And finally, after some time, it's when I noticed that there were more people who had left, and finally the Litunga actually came out of the Nalikwanda wearing his beautiful royal regalia. And this was such an amazing moment to witness because everybody was kneeling and waiting for him. From here he was off to Limulunga Palace, and I can't wait to share with you what happened there the very next day.